Thanks for staying for sports, and on Sunday afternoon, it's another edition of the Brawl of the Wild, and not basketball. The volleyball season also underway in Big Sky Conference play, and today Montana welcomed in Montana State. Midway first set, reigning Big Sky Offensive Player of the Week, Emma Pence, gets a soft touch to get the ball over the net right in the sweet spot, and now the set point for the Grizz, Peyton Boutwell, gets a kill as Montana takes set one, 25-21. Second set just as close as the first. Carly Anderson sets up Anthus Harper for the kill. And Montana State led most of this one. Hannah Scott powers the ball over. Montana can't hold on. The Cats take set two, 25-23, and they win the match in 5. Staying in Missoula, the Montana men had a chance to sweep Weber State this weekend, but on Saturday, the Wildcats proved to be too much as they pulled away in the second half for a 91-82 win in Missoula. The game started out much like it did Thursday, with both teams going neck and neck. There was 13 lead changes in the first half alone. Coming into this contest, Weber State 8-0 when they held a lead at the break, and a 13-5 run in the second half would extend that streak to 9. Isaiah Brown led Weber with a team-high 19 points, and a key stat in the high-scoring affair was Montana losing the battle on the boards 29-23. The Wildcats shooting an astounding 66% from the field in the second half. It was just too much for the Grizz to overcome.
We can't just keep saying we're a young team or, we haven't figured it out yet, because we played enough games at this point to where coach shouldn't be reminding us, the simple things we do in practice every day.
Our issue is the inconsistency on the defensive end one-on-one and hustle plays. If we get more defensive rebounds and come up with more loose balls on the defensive end, they get fewer opportunities, and maybe we score 90 and win.
In Bozeman, the Montana State men have gone from being the top team in the Big Sky Conference to now finding themselves in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. They got swept by Eastern Washington on Saturday at Worthington Arena after not playing at home in nearly a month. After the 85-69 loss, Bobcats head coach Gainey Sprinkle says they need to master one thing for heading to the Big Sky tournament in a month.
Your habits, we talked a lot yesterday about our habits, it can't be 80% of the time. It has to be a habit of cracking down every time, being in a stance defensively, boxing your guy out every time. And our habits aren't at a championship level yet, and that's where we got to get them. Eventually, we got to get to where Eastern is, right now. We got to get to one of these top teams in the league, and we got to start knocking them off.
Let's head to the Fortin Center now in Billings. Rocky Mountain College looking to bounce back against Montana Tech after losing to the Ore Diggers on Saturday. First half, Rockies' Maxim Stevens tips it, gets it right back, then he breaks out the Kiwi step in transition to the cup. On the other end, Diggers get it to their big man Cody Baumstark. Little floater from him drops down, but Stevens was just getting started. Here, Cade Tyson finds him in the corner. The Rocky big finds the bottom of the net for 3, and some more from Stevens. This time, gets the pass from Tayshawn Bradford. Another one drops down for the guy with the hot hand. Literally, cool that thing off, big fella, but Montana Tech pulls away in the second half. Here's Mark Heath Brown Jr. for 3. Ore Diggers sweep the Bears with a 70-62 win. Saturday night, we had a wild one at Metro Park in Billings as the Lodgegrass and Fairfield boys, defending Class B co-state champions, met in an exhibition game, and they put on a show for the fans. This game would go to not 1, not 2, but 3 overtimes. Fairfield looked like they may take it in the second overtime, but here was the big shot from Damon Grovon. He nails the triple. That tied it up at 77 to force a third overtime period. Grovon had a game-high 27 points in his first game back from an ankle injury. Fairfield and Lodgegrass didn't get a chance to play last year when the state tournament was canceled, and both teams are currently ranked in the top 5 of Class B this season. The difference in the end was free throws. Malachi Littleness earned a trip to the line with just over 7 seconds remaining. He would make the first, miss the second, but Lodgegrass got the rebound and the 85-84 win in the triple OT thriller. Littleness spoke about the chance to finally compete against the Eagles after the win.
Oh man, best feeling ever. Just because it got canceled, and oh man, words can't explain the best feeling.
So much fun in the big barn last night. Can't wait for those district and divisional tournaments, some of those in Class C starting as soon as this week. Finally, time for the SWX Hit Play of the Week.
The SWX Hit Play of the Week is brought to you by American Auto Body.
Billings Skyview and Billings West boys. Peyton Williams, the Bears senior, hosting a block party in the second half of this one. Check out the big block from the backside there. Then these next two, Williams just snatches them up for himself. Strong effort on defense gives Peyton Williams this week's SWX Hit Play. And that is your look at sports. Happy Valentine's Day. We're right back after this.